Welcome, Ephemeral Walkers. I am Thalios, the witness of ages, and these are the truths time has hidden from you. You who drift between sunrises and sunsets, who are born, who live, who vanish like the wind, have always asked the same question: where did we come from? It is a question whispered across the darkness of unformed worlds, a mystery that haunted your ancestors long before the first cities rose from the dust. And so they crafted stories, tales to explain the unexplainable. But tell me, Ephemeral Walkers, are these stories truly different? Or do they reveal something deeper, something ancient, something universal? Come, let us compare the great myths of creation, and together we shall unravel the patterns that bind them. One of the oldest and most enduring beliefs is that the universe was birthed from an egg, a sacred vessel containing all that was, all that is, and all that will be. In China, before the world took shape, Pangu slumbered within a vast cosmic egg. When he awoke, he split the shell. The heavy half became the earth, the light half the sky. His breath became the wind, his bones the mountains, his blood the rivers. And in his sacrifice, the world was formed. The Hindu Rigveda speaks of a golden womb, the Hiranyagarbha, floating in the vast nothingness from which Brahma, the divine architect, emerged to shape the heavens and the earth. And in the Finnish Kalevala, a waterbird lays an egg upon the knee of the primordial goddess. When it shatters, its pieces become the sky, the land, the sun, and the stars. What do you see, Ephemeral Walkers? A mere coincidence, or the lingering memory of a truth too vast to comprehend? Yet some myths do not begin with an egg, but with chaos itself, a void without form, where nothing and everything exist at once. The Greeks called it chaos, a yawning chasm of pure potential. From it emerged Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky, birthing the first divine beings. The Egyptians spoke of Nun, the endless swirling waters from which Atum, the first god, arose to shape the cosmos. The Norse tell of Ginnunga Gap, the formless gap between fire and ice, where the frost giant Ymir was born. His body, like Pangu's, became the foundation of the world. Ephemeral Walkers, do you see? Your ancestors believed that the universe came from nothing, and yet everything. But is this not also what your science tells you? That there was once a singularity, an unfathomable void before all things? I wonder, how different are your truths from your myths? Yet, in many of your oldest stories, creation is not an act of kindness. It is a brutal offering. The world is forged from death itself. The Norse tell how the gods slew Ymir, and from his body they shaped the world. His bones became mountains, his blood the seas, his skull the sky. The Aztecs believed that the gods Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl tore apart the great earth monster Tlaltecutli, forming land from her flesh, forests from her hair, and rivers from her tears. Even in the biblical tradition, Adam is made from dust, but Eve is made from his flesh, life created from life, death birthing new existence. Tell me, Ephemeral Walkers, why must creation so often be paid in blood? Did your ancestors glimpse a terrible truth, that all things, even your world, demand sacrifice, yet not all myths demand blood? Some speak of a universe brought into being by words alone. In the book of Genesis, the world is created in 6 days, as God speaks reality into existence. Let there be light. And so there was light. The ancient Egyptians tell of Ptah, the god who shaped the world through the power of his mind and voice. The Maori of New Zealand speak of Io, the supreme being, who simply willed reality into being. And even in your modern world, does your science not say that the universe began with an expansion of pure energy, a force from nothingness, a vibration, a sound? Perhaps creation is not merely an event. Perhaps it is an idea, a whisper that became a storm. But what if your world was not created once? What if it is created again, and again, and again? The Hindus speak of Brahma awakening and shaping the world, only for all to be destroyed in the great fires of Shiva, beginning anew. The Maya believed in cycles of creation and destruction, with multiple worlds before this one. Even the Norse tell of Ragnarok, where gods and men perish, only for a new world to rise from the ashes. Ephemeral Walkers. What if your world has already ended? What if it has begun again, countless times, and you simply do not remember? I've told you of many beginnings, but what is your own? Are these stories merely fabrications, scattered across cultures, or are they glimpses of a single ancient truth? What if they are all correct? I remain, as always, Thalios.